Okay, Merdy. So, how was for you yesterday with mushroom ceremony in Pumamarca Fortress on the beautiful Inca Trail? A full day. How was for you?
Beautiful. It was wonderful.
How are you feeling?
I feel good. I feel good.
What do you experience?
I feel like I was right on the edge, and I do remember what was interesting as I was laying down.
Dice que ella recuerda que
I
estaba
wanted to cover my eyes because
echada,
seeing
se cubría
darkness and
los
not the light
ojos,
coming through your lens, you're able to go deeper.
comenzó a ver la oscuridad, fue muy adentro,
I did see
profundo.
black, and it looked like a kind of like a chip, like a computer chip.
Pude
It was
ver como
really interesting.
chips
And,
dentro de ese espacio vacío
and they were
oscuro
asking me to come in,
y
and
le
I
estaban diciendo,
started
ven,
grabbing onto
acércate
the edge,
hacia el borde
like I was
de,
grabbing
es
on,
como
like
que
I
si fuera
wasn't
todo
like,
negro
whoa,
y
this
puede
is
ver las
fast.
dimensiones del espacio y es
I
el,
wasn't scared, it was just
no
fast.
estaba
I was not
asustada,
scared at all. I was ready, it was just really
Estaba-
fast, and I was holding on, but because I held on,
lista,
it backed off. And it was like, all
pero le
right,
estaban
fine,
llamando como que
which
jalando
pissed me off. I'm like,
y le
no.
molestó porque
And
era
then
oscuro y
the
le estaban
cold kept knocking me out
llamando
of it, because what you focus
y al
on
mismo tiempo el
is
frío le estaba también
what, your attention is, that's where your thoughts
que había
go.
un
And so
poco
my
de
thoughts went to the
tensión.
cold, and so I snapped myself out of it, and I tried to throw myself back into it, and it was hard. Of course, I'm
Era
seeing visuals
difícil
and
de poder
shapes, but I
mantenerse.
didn't want to see just visuals and shapes. I wanted to
No
see,
quería
I
ver
wanted to go
solamente
into
los
it,
visuales
kind of like a
porque
DMT
ya conocía los
experience.
visuales, quería ir más allá.
So the shapes are beautiful, but
Las figuras eran
the
hermosas,
cold was just
pero el
affecting me
frío
so
era
bad. But
muy,
when the
muy,
sun came out, I sat in the
muy
cold.
fuerte, se
Felt
sentó con
really
el
good. I
frío.
was warm, and I was actually able to meditate, and I just was feeling more
Fue
feelings
capaz
than
de
visual.
meditar por mucho
More
tiempo,
feelings.
muchos
Wasn't
sentimientos.
sure what I was supposed to feel, but just rolled with it. And then when we started walking,
Después cuando comenzamos a
just
caminar,
walking, zoning out. But then when my friend Sima said, I was talking to her, and she said, no, I'm just talking to my father right now, I'm sorry. And then I just got quiet and kept walking forward in front of her, and I'm thinking, how the hell does that work?
un momento él dice que le preguntan a Sima,
And then I thought, well, let me just try
¿qué
this.
estás haciendo?
And
Estoy hablando
I
con mi
said,
papá, dice.
Adam, are you there? My little brother that passed
Su
away.
abuelo que y ella,
And,
¿cómo que estás
and
hablando
he
con
just
tu?
started talking, and I'm like,
Y
okay,
esa
I'm
conexión
tripping.
que le dijo eso
I'm
ella,
talking in my
su
head.
hermano comenzó a
But then I
hablar.
started asking questions,
Y
and the
luego comenzó a
responses
hacer
were way too
preguntas.
quick. And I just
Y
started
comenzó, eso te
crying,
dije que es la
just
parte
tears
más
that I haven't
profunda,
cried
cuando
in
tú
a
haces
long
preguntas y
time.
ellos te...
Since he died, I haven't cried like that at
Entonces,
all.
desde que él murió, él no ha podido tener
And so
una
I just
conexión con
continued the
él.
conversation to answer questions, and I kept saying, Adam, are you there? And he would yell at
Pudo
me.
hacer un
He's
montón
like,
de
I'm here.
preguntas. Y dices, yo estoy
He's like,
acá,
I'm
yo
right
estoy
here.
acá,
He would
estoy
get
al lado de
frustrated
ti.
because I kept repeating myself.
Y
And
estaba
that's
repitiendo y
kind of was
repitiendo
it,
para
and that
creer
was
si
the
realmente él
rest
estaba
of my
ahí. Y le
trip.
estaba hablando, si estoy acá contigo.
I was just talking to my brother,
Y estaba hablando con su hermano.
having a conversation with my brother, asking him questions. And I didn't want to come out of my trip.
What questions you asked? Can you share or it's so personal?
No, I just said, Adam, are you there? He said, yes, I'm here. I said, I love you so much. He goes, I love you too.
Te amo mucho,
And,
gracias por estar aquí conmigo.
I don't know, now I'm getting all emotional.
It's okay, it's okay, me too.
But
Me too.
I said, I miss you so much. He goes, I miss you too, but I'm always here. And I said,
Te
but
extraño
I
mucho,
want to
yo
hug
también
your
te
physical
extraño,
body. He
quiero
goes, you
abrazar
will hug
tu
my
cuerpo
physical body,
físico,
but you have to be patient. You will
pero tienes que tener
when you cross
paciencia,
over. But right now,
vas a
you
estar
need to
conmigo
just relax.
también.
You need to be patient.
Tienes que ser
And
paciente.
I said, okay. And then I said,
Está
how come
bien.
you're not talking to my sister? He goes, because she hasn't.
Pero ¿por qué no le hablas a
She's not
ella?
asking for me. She's not asking for me. She's
Ella no
not
está preguntando por mí,
accepting.
no está aceptándome.
I said, why aren't you talking to my mom? And it's because she's very angry, and she's not going to.
Está como le hablándole a su mamá y su mamá está muy molesta porque no ha aceptado su muerte porque es una sobredosis que ha tenido.
But I asked about my marriage, and
Le
he
preguntó si
told
está
me just take my
bien,
time.
acerca de su relación con su esposo, le
I said,
preguntó
well,
a su
and
hermano,
I asked
¿estaría
about my,
bien?
jobs and
Le preguntó
finances,
sobre
because
su
we all worry
trabajo,
about
sobre su
change in our
vida.
finances, because we're used to a certain situation. And he says, you're going to be okay. You'll always be okay.
Entonces, vas a
Don't worry
estar
about
siempre
it. You just
bien, no
have to
te
take your
preocupes,
time.
solo tómate tu tiempo.
And I asked if I would ever be in a relationship where I could make love again and just feel just so much love and just be so happy.
Es una
Like the way you
pregunta
two are
que
happy.
si estaría
It's like
bien
I have not
cortar su
experienced
relación con
that
su
at
esposo. Le
all.
dije, sí, tienes
Like,
que divorciarte.
it's just, or my sister's marriage, and he says, yes, you will. And I'm like, okay, because, I'm 46 years old, you know. I don't want to experience it when I'm, you know,
Yeah, you don't look like 46
old and
year old.
crooked.
Come on.
You know, I want things to be still working when I find somebody and get my groove on. I'm gonna add that to your video. But yeah, you know, I don't know. I want to be able to reach a height where I can talk. I know it's painful, scary, and draining.
Es
But I want to be able to
doloroso,
talk to the
miedoso,
dead.
pero quiero
I know
estar
it's
más
not always
segura de
fun,
poder hablar con el
but
mundo
I
de
want
los
to be able to reach
muertos.
that higher power where I
Quiero
can just do
entrar
that.
más
Even though it might
profundo y
be other
conectar
dead people,
con
and
mis
it might not be pretty,
familiares,
and it's not my problem, and they make it my problem.
pero quiero no tener
I
miedo
still
de
want
ir
to have that
con fe
experience.
más
I
al
just
fondo y
want to be that
poder,
open. I want to open my heart. I
porque
don't
le ha
want to be
abierto el
afraid. I don't want to
corazón
think too much. I don't want
que
to
quiere regresar, quiere
overthink too
estar,
much. I don't want to be so
no
emotional.
quiere ser tener muchas emociones, no
I don't
quiere
want to be
ser,
judgmental.
no quiere estar con muchos prejuicios de ella misma,
I don't want to overthink anymore.
no quiere
So.
sobrepensar
And I
cosas.
think just accomplishing those things, it'll be a domino effect. The dominoes will just fall. You know, when you knock one dot, you know. So.
Ujú. Ven como unas piezas de dominó, si ella comienza a arreglar esas situaciones, todo va a caer en su sitio, ¿no?
But yeah, but definitely, you know, what did I have? 3 grams?
Yeah.
I'd love 4.
Okay, so next time maybe we can go deeper. This
And I
depends
know
of-
I'm supposed to be able to do it. You know, there are people that fall into this without taking absolutely anything. You know, they meditate and they can just go into a whole nother realm.
Ya,
But
hay
I'm
muchas
just,
personas que
I'm not there yet. And I
sin
feel like I need
plantas,
to get it.
pueden conectar con el mundo de los
I
muertos,
just, I'm
pero
not,
yo me ha
I feel
gustado
like this
tanto
maybe
que
will
quiero
open me up to know what it's like,
entrar
and
y
maybe I
conectar
can meditate and manifest it because I experienced it, I saw it, and maybe I could try it without the plant.
Of
But
course.
I have no idea even what to look for because I haven't experienced it yet, even though I have with
Ya
DMT.
quiere lograr entrar eso sin
The
el uso de
DMT,
plantas,
I'm
una
blocking
conexión mayor
DMT
sin el uso
out,
de
but I need
plantas,
to
pero las
quit
plantas
blocking
como que nos
DMT out
ayudan
and
a ver qué
just think of
podemos
it as a
hacer.
movie and not overthink it. I'm just watching a really crazy movie, you know, and not get scared. So that's my accomplishment for today. That's it.
Amazing. Like it's
Okay.
very deep. It's very, very deep.
Because I keep grabbing on. And I think that's what I'm doing with DMT. I'm grabbing on. I'm like, oh shit, you know, this is a lot. And then, but the mushrooms backed off, and that made me mad. I actually got mad at the mushroom.
Dragonfly just
Yes,
flew on the
yes.
table.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's hard like to hold these kind of vivid moments. Very, you know, your heart opens up to a much more deep connection that you never had before. And really, plants help us just to see that it's possible, but you don't really need plants.
I know.
First, it's like, yeah, you need the tools of the earth in order to remember, ¿no? Al principio necesitamos solo las plantas para recordar que sí es posible, pero no se necesita las plantas todo el momento para poder, ¿me entiendes? Es solamente una herramienta. It's only a tool, only a tool. So this experience, take it as like a little seed, as I said, a little seed that it's now with you, and that connection, a personal connection that you had, you know, and you got like to feed that seed, you know, give some fire, give some
Yeah.
air, some wind, some water. Start like to go how, like with feelings, with little prayers, with little offerings to your brother, or to simple things. There's no big magic in order to make things happen. Really, in order to make big things, you gotta like do through simple details. No?
Okay.
So I think that if you are keeping feeding yourself through this experience, remembering these moments, and before you go to bed, you pray to your brother, or I don't know, you try to connect with your brother, then you sleep and you will have this connection. But if you are like, you have this connection and then you're taking, oh no, like I want to go again. It's like you're taking it from a dual mind, in which is a low vibration, because that experience is making you to want more.
Okay.
You know, so yes, you can, but don't do it through this lack of connection. Make sense? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I think my English
No,
it's
it
quite,
totally makes sense. It's just easier said than done.
you know, because it's so strong, so powerful that really you interpretate, you know, how I can like go there again, or how like, oh, I feel so bad because I cannot touch him, or I feel so bad because, you know, so you need to be careful how you are traducing, how you are interpreting, how you are getting this moment, this experience, because once you get it in a right way, and you are not going against that, I want more, or you know what I mean, because there's a vibration behind. So every experience you can traduce it as a kind of a positive vibration or a kind of a negative vibration. It could bring you some sadness, but from sadness you got like to if it brings you sadness, you got like to go into your heart again, you know, and try to communicate using that experience that you got before in order to keep continue with that, but not feeling like it's not here, or not feeling like why it's not presenting to her. You know what I mean? Like not from a dual aspect, because you're trying to interpret it from a 3 dimension. But in when you go into this world with plants, with hypnotherapy, with I don't know, with dreams, with near-death experiences, also it's possible. There are so many ways that you can access into these. It's not just plants, you know. So I think that maybe if you want like to have more connection, you got to find more stimulations how you can communicate with Wanyu Pacha. Wanyu Pacha is the world of the death. I talked to you, there's several Pachas. This is Kai Pacha, is the middle world. Hanan Pacha is the refined world. Hawa Pacha is beyond. There's different Pachas. So Wanyu Pacha is the person who is connecting with the spirits and start like to talk with the death, you know, with some, and this is Inca cosmovision. You know, they explain to you which Pacha you are connecting, which space you are accessing, you know, so you know where you at, you know, because you can go many directions, right? So if you have this connection with this spirit, with this world, you got like to know how you can go back many times without plans, maybe with meditation, talking to yourself, talking to your higher self, remembering these moments, you know, grabbing some flowers just to offering it into a tree or to the mountain in the name of your brother, you know. So it's communicating from your heart, and if you do that, it without the lack of necessity, without without this vibration of that you need it, you need.
I know,
You
but
know, it's a
hard.
vibration. Yeah, it's hard, you know. But yeah, so basically we need that. No, we need like to get into that point that we are not separated. It's all unified, you know, and to understand that we can go anytime there. But it's hard, no? It's just a new world for you now. It's a new other world for you since your first retreat, right? So there's much more for sure, but there's different pathways that you can choose, different directions, right? That's why it's the 4 directions, no? So anyway, like thank you, Meredith. It was profound and powerful. I'm pretty sure that you already got a lot even without me just having a full conversation with your brother. I already told you the same things that your brother told you. So it's I don't know what else you want in order to you already know.
I ask the questions over and over again, but maybe I'm just asking
No,
myself.
that's very profound, very deep. No, that a soul start like to, and I have like I told you, no, I have many reports of people that they been in
I just
touch
pray
with.
to God that it's not just hearing His voice in my head, because I'm you know, I hope I didn't. It felt very real. I mean, the tears were just so real, and I could hear His voice. God, it was just so, yeah.
Thank you, Meredith.
Yeah.